Well, hello, welcome to Izzy's Tarot. Thank you for coming to my channel. You could have gone anywhere, but you came to my channel. For that, I'm always grateful. Thank you so much. I'm going to do your Capricorn love prediction reading for September 22nd through September 28th. Please keep in mind, this is a general read. If it's not your story, it's not your story. Don't try to make it your story. Just take what you can from it, leave the rest. In addition, please know this energy can go either way. It can be your energy, your significant other's energy, or someone else that's in your love space. Please keep that in mind as you watch and as you listen. Hey, if you enjoy my reading, or if my reading resonates with you, please give me a subscription or a like. I'd be most humbled. I'm always honored and very grateful if you decide to give me a subscription or a like. Thank you. Thank you in advance if you do. Let's see what's going on with my loyal, loving, fun, stubborn, kind, sweet, giving Capricorns. Show me, spirit guys, what's going on my loyal, loving, stubborn, kind, fun, sweet, giving Capricorns. Let's see. Show me, Cappies, what you got going on. Show me, spirit guys. Let's see. Ten of Wands. Two of Cups. Four of Swords. Ooh, Seven of Swords. Ooh, and a Three of Swords. Oh my, Cap. Oh my, Cap, 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 Cap. Well, Capricorn, I'm just going to tell you, this is a broken heart. You've got a broken heart, but what gets me is that the Ten of Wands is leading the reading. When I see the Ten of Wands, it's just like he was issues. He had issues. You knew that. The Ten of Wands is just issue after issue, baby. Mama, money issues, could be anything. Insecurities, gambling, drugs. It could be anything. You knew this man had these issues. You absolutely knew this man had these issues. But unfortunately, you fell in love, and ish happens. I'm just going to be very honest. You're not the first one to fall in love with someone that has issues. You're not. But this man had issues. Look at these burdens. It was always something with him. Always something with him. But yet and still, you fell for him. Here's his Two of Cups. Two of Cups. You fell for him. You loved him. You guys couldn't keep your hands off each other. There was a magnetism here. There was an intimacy here. There was just a straight attraction to each other. There was just attraction to each other. It is what it is. It could have been a bad boy versus a good girl. I'm going to be very honest. Because this dude, whoever this guy is, my goodness, the reading starts off with the Ten of Wands. But it also means that to be with him, excuse me, there were always issues. There was always something. But there's something here, and I'm going to tell you, I see a girl, bad boy syndrome here. That's what I see. I see a good girl, bad boy syndrome because there was magnetism here too. You guys couldn't keep your hands off each other. You kept loving on each other. But you know what? One thing about a Capricorn, and I am a Cap, so I know when we've had enough, we've had enough. You've had enough. You've had enough because in the middle of the reading, out of all this magnetism, out of all this stuff, everything that you gave him, no matter what the chances that you gave him, because you did give him more than one chance. But there's what I want to tell you, Capricorn, and you know this more than anything else. When people show you who they are, believe them. But you gave this man more than one chance. This Two of Cups is here. This Two of Cups, you just fail. You got twisted. You just fail. But I don't think it was just one way. I think he fell for you too. I don't think this was one of those things where it was just but you did know what he was. And I just say it's a bad boy with a good girl, with a good girl syndrome. Here's that Four of Swords that's in the middle of the reading. The Four of Swords is a breakup. It's a breakup, and guess why though? It's a breakup because he decided he wanted to cheat. He decided he wanted to cheat, and that's one thing you're not down for, Cap. I know you're not. Capricorn's okay. You gave him a chance, but when it comes to other women, that's not one that you're gonna deal with. That's a deal breaker for you, and this deal breaker has broken. That's a deal breaker. Other women is a deal breaker. You could have put up with anything, a lot of things, even if it was gambling, drugs, money issues, insecurities. baby mama drama. But if when you found out he was cheating, you was like, that's it. The Three of Swords is here. No matter what, that means you're heartbroken. You're heartbroken. But the deal is with a Cap, a Capricorn may be hurting on the inside all day long, but you'll never know it. But you're heartbroken. You're heartbroken. She might be in her room at night crying, kicking, screaming, but when you see her, you'll never know that. It's like nothing ever happened. It's like putting somebody on ice, and that's what you're doing with him. Give me 3 to 5 minutes. Let me clarify the reading. Sit back, relax. Let me clarify the reading. Show me, spirit guys. Sit back, relax. Let me clarify the reading. Show me, spirit guys. Why is this Ten of Wands here for my Capricorns? Show me why the Ten of Wands is here for Caps. Show me, spirit guides. Wow, Cap. Wow. You saw this man, I think, as your soulmate, too. 11-11, when you see the portal 11-11, it can be marriage, everything, but I think you saw him as your soulmate. I do. You saw him as your soul tie. You saw this as a soul tie connection. And how boy, he really hurt you too. You saw this as a soul tie connection. Also, when you see that Four of Wands, you thought marriage, you thought everything. You thought living with him for the rest of your life. Even though he had these issues, He had these issues, but you really saw him as a soul tie connection. Let's see why the Two of Cups is here. Show me, spirit guides. Clarify the Two of Cups for me, spirit guides. Show me why is the Two of Cups here. What's going on? Show me, spirit guides. Oop, Two of Swords. Yeah. You know why the Two of Swords is there, Cap? You know why the Two of Swords is there. Because you knew. You're a good girl. This is a good girl, bad boy syndrome. I'm telling you. It is. You knew in the beginning what he was. You knew he had issues. You knew he had either baby mama drama. And I said, I just used that. But you knew he had some issues. You knew that, but you fell for him. You saw his heart space and you fell for him. He fell for you too. He loved you too. But the Two of Swords is being indecisive because you were indecisive because, you always had kind of side-eyed him just a little bit. Just a little bit. You knew something just wasn't exactly right. Even though you felt this man was your soul tie connection. Your commitment was not 100% because there was something here. There was something here that made your commitment not be 100%. Let's see why the Four of Swords is here. Show me, spirit guides. Why is the Four of Swords here? Show me, spirit guides. The Emperor. Emperor can represent an Aries sun sign, but it's about control. It's about control. It really is. The Emperor, he wants to control everything. And whoever this was, he wanted to control everything. Maybe that was a problem coming in. Maybe he thought that you were going to allow him to control you, but he should have never thought that with a Cap, just being honest. Should have never thought that with a Capricorn, but I see the Emperor card here over the Four of Swords. It's over the Four of Swords. And when I see it like this, I think that's you, Capricorn, too, also controlling you is controlling the situation. You're controlling this situation. He doesn't control it. You do. You don't. He's not going to control you. You're going to control yourself, even though he wants to. The Emperor represents an Aries sun sign. Let's see why the Seven of Swords is here. Show me, spirit guides. Clarify the Seven of Swords for my Capricorn. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Show me. The Star card. Star card, the Star card, the Star card. That's about hopes and wishes and dreams coming true. Yeah, it represents an Aquarius sun sign as well. And here's the deal. You would have forgiven this man for everything, but when it comes to cheating, you don't play in that arena, especially not when you're giving him your heart space. You don't play in that cheating arena. You're not that energy for cheating. You're not about that life when it comes to cheating. You're not going to have that. That's just one thing that's a deal breaker. And this is a deal breaker for you. The cheating was a deal breaker. Let's see why the Three of Swords is here. Show me, spirit guides. Show me, spirit guides. Why is the Three of Swords here for my Capricorns? Knight of Wands. Okay. We see what he was. You see what he was. Now, I told you this is a good girl, bad boy syndrome situation here. Because here that Knight of Wands is, he's non-committal. He doesn't commit. He was an F-boy, I think. I'm just going to say what I want. Whatever generation, whoever I'm reading for, is F-boys in all generations. It doesn't matter. It could be the old man in the club. It doesn't matter. It could be whomever. Could the same man that's doing the same thing. He was an F-boy, but you're brokenhearted over this because he's non-committal. He had other women. You found out, like I said, but hey, I'm telling you, you didn't deal with it once you found that out. You could have dealt with anything but that one thing. The different women you weren't dealing with. Cheating on you, that wasn't going to work for you. Let's start at the very beginning, that night, at the very beginning. He had issues coming into this situation. You knew that. You knew that, but ish happens. You fell in love with him. You saw a soul tie connection, possibly with this man. You thought maybe you could make him, or we could move into a different mind frame with this Four of Wands here, commitment, marriage, celebration. Perhaps all of that is what you saw. Because here's this Two of Cups. There was some type of magnetism between you. I'm going to tell you again, this is good. This is a bad boy, good girl type situation. There was magnetism here. You couldn't keep your hands off each other. You were loving each other. You thought you were on the same page doing everything. However, there was one thing. Don't know what it was, but I kind of see it here. You side-eyed him because this is Two of Swords. You've always been indecisive with him. You weren't totally in. You weren't totally in because there's something that caused you to side-eye him. Something in this Ten of Wands. Because it other women. I don't know. Was it baby mama? I don't know. Was it gambling? Was it drug? I don't know. However, the Four of Swords means you broke it off. Yeah, you ended this. You ended it because it's about you. And I see the Emperor card here. And the Emperor card can mean control. But I think it's about you getting your control back. Because the Emperor wants to control everything. I think this is about you, Capricorn, getting your control back, not dealing with this situation. You know, being right here with the Two of Swords. It's almost like coming out of the phase of this haze that you've been in with him. There's that Seven of Swords because he's a cheater. He betrayed you. He betrayed you. Because you had so many hopes and wishes and dreams for him. That Star card is there. You really, even though he betrayed you, you still love this man. Yeah, you had a lot of hopes and dreams for this situation. However, there's heartbreak here. You're heartbroken. Because here's this Knight of Wands. Now you see him for what he is. He was the F-boy that he always was, and you knew that. I think that's why the Ten of Wands showed up. You knew that. But you were the good girl. He was a bad boy. Just saying. Whatever generation you're in, Three of Swords is there. You're heartbroken. He won't ever know it like that, though. But you're heartbroken. You're heartbroken over this situation. Show me, Spirit guys. Let's see what my oracles have to say. Let's see what my oracles. Woo, first card that comes up, powerful. Forgiveness. That is for you, Capricorn, so that you can move to the next level. Ooh, meditation brings answers. Prayer works. Prayer works. Whoever your higher power is, go to your higher power and talk to your higher power about this. Manifest what you want. Healing. Prayer works. Let go of him. Let go of him. It's saying trust. You'll trust again, but let go of him. It says remain positive. It says there's something better.